IntelliFinishing has really done well for us because of the flexibility that it gives you, especially for a custom shop that doesn't have their own product and needs that flexibility to be able to coat multi-parts.
Having 4 load lifts and 4 unload lifts on our IntelliFinishing system has been critical. While not every day we may use all of them, it does allow us to have flexibility, especially with how they were installed. So we have one set that's actually installed opposite of the other ones, and it allows us to better handle our larger pieces of equipment and products coming through. And that has been an absolute game changer as far as the flexibility that we have on our system.
The flexibility that this IntelliFinishing system offers us is immense. Compared to some of the other systems we reviewed, the conveyor system itself, the ability to move any conveyor at variable speed, move it backward and forward, on and off the line, change lanes, the ease of expanding the system at a later date, all of these were factors that kind of played into the decision to use IntelliFinishing.
If I was recommending this system, I would say flexibility. For us, again, not having our own product, we needed to be flexible in many, many different areas. That's why it was designed. Flexibility and quality control.
I like the fact that it's not a continuous chain and you can control and dwell the system. You can back it up if you do need to go do some manual touch-up. And it just gives us pretty much infinite control.
There's certain products we have that maybe are thinner metal that'll go faster. There's stuff that's thicker that we have to stay in there longer. But that's the beauty of the flexibility with this IntelliFinishing system is we can adjust those speeds on the fly.
It took the smallest footprint by as much as 50% less space. And we were expanding the building and paying per square foot to build the building. So I would have had to have a much larger building or had much more space in my building consumed by a competitive line than I had with IntelliFinishing.
IntelliFinishing was able to provide a system that was a much smaller footprint. Since this conveyor can move backwards, we're able to back it up into the booth versus a chain-driven system would have been a larger loop that would have taken a lot more floor space.
So each booth is set up as a dead end, I'll call it, and we did that to save floor space. This is one of the things the IntelliFinishing team helped us achieve. We were able to put a dead end where the carrier stops in there, then it comes back out and goes on the main line to go down to top coat.
We've been able to operate this now for 3 years with very minimal downtime. We've been pretty fortunate that the system has worked flawlessly.
Phase 2 of the operation that we have here is going to incorporate a blast system, the additional cure oven and additional powder coating booth. The way it's set up here is that we're going to experience no downtime, no loss of production. Phase 2 was figured in with Phase 1, so it's going to be a plug and play as we get to Phase 2, which is a major advantage to not having a shutdown for weeks upon time while construction's going on.
We've had no downtime because of the system.
Well, having this as an internal capability, we can control our quality. The painting that we've been doing is superior to anything we had outsourced.
The quality we get, gloss, lack of orange peel, thickness, coverage, uniformity, adhesion, salt fog resistance, nowhere we had ever gone before did we get the kind of quality we get off the IntelliFinishing line.
Anyone who's looking for great quality parts and fantastic system to get those parts painted on time and with good quality should definitely use the IntelliFinishing system.
So from the start of the day when we first open up at 6 in the morning till the end of the day when we finish, it's a non-stop operation when it comes to coating. So it's very efficient and it's been good for us in the throughput.
So once you load a part and there's a gap between that part and the part ahead of it, you'll never regain it. With IntelliFinishing, that changes everything. The speed on the fly will allow the parts to catch up. By the time it reaches the next process, carriers are back to back. So that helps efficiency, helps density in the ovens. There's several other advantages such as how quiet the system is, how energy efficient the system is since the motors only run when they need to run. The wash system only sprays water when there's a part there to spray.
It's very efficient. It's almost, it basically runs itself. It's very, very easy to run. It's simple.